Blake Lively dropped her investigation into 3 YouTubers who covered the Justin Baldoni battle. These are the subpoenas we heard about with just normal people. 3 women doing YouTube channels, one of them being a stay-at-home mom. So I'm sure they heard all the press and the people out there going, God, you just keep looking bad. What, you're going after normal people now?
Yeah, not a good look.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think she was probably successful in this maneuver, even though we obviously think this was a mistake. If you think about it, it has given people pause, I'm sure, like other independent YouTubers who are like, well, I ain't going to talk about that because she's going to come after me.
That's terrible.
So even if she withdrew it, the statement, the damage, I think, was already done, or at least the aim or the objective, if it was to chill people's criticism online, would have already been done. So I don't know if that was her intention, obviously, but it's certainly not a good look. And it kind of just adds to this, I don't know, feeling that people have had being critical of her in the past for, strong-arming others to get what she wants.
It's like, guess what? There are some people that will have opinions about you that you're not going to like, and they got all of that information from public records. So they can have an opinion.
Yeah.
And they weren't paid by Justin Baldoni, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Now, look, I think, and that was, right? They said so as much in the allegations that they were paid or this was coordinated by Justin Baldoni and his team. And absent any evidence, I don't know how they thought they were going to make that case unless they did have some evidence. And look, if they did, and if there was, because in the world we live in, I'm not going to deny that something like that wouldn't be possible, but you're going to have some evidence to back it up. Otherwise, it looks like you're just going after a bunch of, working women.
Exactly, because all 3 were women. So... and now their name and links to their pages are out there on all of those tabloid articles. So, hey, if you want to check any of them out, now you have, it's more publicity for that.
It's not a good look to go after independent creators when you're seen as sort of like Hollywood royalty, A-list, or at the top of, like, you've got power over a lot of people. And again, it does reinforce that narrative that Baldoni and his side and the people who support his version of events have made, which is that she strong-armed Justin Baldoni and the team. I'm not saying she did. That's the perception in the allegations, that she was strong-arming Justin and the team around him in order to get what she wanted for the film. So this case then sort of reaffirms that for those who are paying attention. Now, whether or not any of that amounts to anything in a court when and if they actually get to a trial, who knows? But it certainly is going to provide ample opportunity for his lawyers to paint that picture even more clearly.
Yeah.
And the best news from all this is that I just talked to our legal team and we can just rip her apart now. So we're good to go.
How'd that meeting go?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Did you guys have some good coffee or did they have any snacks?
Yeah, we did. It was so good I rang the bell.
Okay.
Accidentally. Let's get into some blind items
today. The stock market's open.
Yes, it is. Let's jump into it and see what we got for today. It's a Blinded by the Item. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let's start with this first one here. Just like in the past, the source that continues to push the narrative that this A-list actor is going to pop the question to the A-list model/influencer is a relative of that model. Just like in the past, the source that continues to push this narrative that the A-list actor is going to pop the question to this A-list model/influencer is related or is a relative to said model. You guys are shaking your heads like crazy.
This is Hadooper.
Hadooper, for the uninitiated, is Bradley Cooper and Gigi Hadid. Also, the relative has to be her mom.
Yolanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like in the past, the source that I believe most recently has been talking to people saying that things are going so great and they are getting ready to be wed is the same person who's been pushing this the whole time, Yolanda Hadid, and the idea that Bradley Cooper is going to pop the question too.
And that they're going to have so many babies, they want to have a blended family and
all the babies.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to have another kid, right? Like he had the one daughter with Arena, and what is she now, like 3 Or is she 8? I don't know.
Nothing in between.
She's a
3
toddler.
or 8.
She's a toddler. I think she's moving on her own.
Yeah, she does. She can get milk out of the fridge in the morning by herself and pour her own cereal.
But it wouldn't surprise me if he does want to have a larger family. And this publicationship seems to have been paying off so far. So why not?
You're right, Bradley. She's 8.
Okay.
Because she had to be either 3 or 8.
Yeah, it was 3 or 8.
She was 8. So there you go. Yeah, maybe not a shock. But that's who is reaching out to the tabloids to
and maybe she wants a kid too. And this is like the perfect. And then 3 years in, they'll go their separate ways. You know, it's happened before.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there would be a big sacrifice on her part since she's a working model, just because to be pregnant is, you know, your body changes, and I'm not saying you can't bounce back from it, but it is a definite sacrifice on her part, considering she uses her body as her job.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll have to see if anything comes of that, or if it's just Yolanda blowing smoke.
Oh, Yolanda.
Look, Yolanda blew enough smoke to make that balloon go up in the air.
It's true.
It's up there.
Because we talked about that publicationship, like, oh, come on, stop trying to make this happen. It's happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So...
let's roll on with this one. Despite being in the Hollywood industry, this B-list writer/producer who has an A-list writer/producer partner and an even higher on the list wife doesn't have time or desire to play the PR games his wife does. She keeps telling us how great things are between the pair, but that's not reality. Let me read this one again. Despite being in the Hollywood industry, this B-list writer/producer who has an A-list writer/producer partner and an even higher on the list wife doesn't have the time or a desire to play the PR games his wife does. She keeps telling the world how great things are between the pair, but that is not reality.
Between the pair meaning her and her husband?
Correct, yes.
So we're probably going to guess the wife first.
She's the most known, but there's 2 A-listers here. There's the wife, and then there is also the partner of his, the writing/producing partner, who is also A-list.
Okay.
So again, we got 3 people.
She's like, yeah, we're great.
Mm-hmm.
Does this have anything to do with Margot Robbie?
It does not.
Okay,
yes, I see where you went there.
Is she, you said A-list actress?
I did not say that, but yes, she is an actress.
Okay.
Like most notable actress? Meaning most notable as an actress?
Yes.
So it's not Meghan Markle.
It is not.
Maya Rudolph?
Nope. Despite being in the Hollywood industry, this B-list writer/producer who has an A-list writer/producer partner and an even higher on the list wife doesn't have time or desire to play the PR games his wife does. She keeps telling us how great things are between the pair. That's not reality.
Is she in anything right now? Like working actor?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to think of people who are married to writers.
Mm-hmm.
And the partner is an A-list
A-list writer/producer/director/creator, whatever you want to call him.
Okay.
Him,
yes.
It's not like Tyler Perry.
It's not.
An A-list, like jack of all trades.
Uh-huh.
But you said he's B-list?
A-list.
So the guy we're looking for is B-list. He's the one married to the A-list actress wife.
The jack
and
of all
the
trades is
partner
A-list.
of this
Right.
B-list writer/producer. You might not even realize they're partners, but they are. And he is an A-list writer/producer/director, way more well-known than the guy in question.
Does he have anything going on recently?
He's got everything going on recently.
Oh, is it like Mr. Oh, no, it wouldn't be Mr. Western Man.
Nope, it's not Taylor Sheridan.
Mr. Western.
Don't you love
I know
how
where
Mike just he can sense the words in my brain. Okay, but he does have stuff.
Somebody who might be the only person more busy in Hollywood than Taylor Sheridan.
That'd be Pedro Pascal? No.
Not an actor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Writer/producer.
J.J. Abrams?
Nope.
That's a good guess.
One
But
point.
he's not B-list.
This guy is A-list.
The jack of all trades is A-list.
So we have 3 people in this blind. You've got
the writer husband of the actress is B-list.
That's B-list, yes.
That's what I'm looking for.
Well, we're going through looking for the A-list writer/producer.
Okay, well, I think I'm looking for both.
Okay. Well, I'd accept either because that's how blinded by
we
the
need
idol.
all 3.
We do.
Okay, so let's see.
I do think you are much more likely going to get the A-list writer/producer/director/creator and the A-list actress wife. The other guy, I think you only even know his name because of the wife.
Does he do superhero stuff?
He did, but not known for that.
Not known for that. He's got
his very first projects was actually a superhero thing that you've never heard of.
TV and movies?
Mostly TV.
Mostly TV. Network TV or like
network TV.
Oh, he's doing
so think of A-list, very busy.
Ryan Murphy. Yeah.
You know who Ryan Murphy's partner is and most things he's done?
Yes. But no. But yes, because we've talked about it. But who is he married to? So now should we shift to the lady?
Yeah. Somebody we talk about almost on a daily basis. Not just on this show, but just in pop culture and in
Jennifer Aniston? No, not Jennifer. She's not married. Okay. Who do we talk about regularly? Who do we talk about? Jennifer Lopez?
Nope. Somebody who makes sure we talk about them regularly.
Yeah, like talk about me, man. I'm here.
And doesn't have any acting projects out right now. But is first known as being an actress.
First known as being an actress.
And second known as keeping our name or her name in our mouth as much as she can. She's definitely spread her wings, does more than just acting.
Reese Witherspoon. Has she won any awards?
I think she's an Oscar winner, actually.
She is an Oscar winner.
And it's shocking to most, but it was for one specific role.
Oh, shocking. Because it wasn't good?
Because I think most people don't think of her as maybe being the greatest actress.
Of all time. Jennifer Garner?
No.
I mean, she's a great actress, but still. Okay. Is she noted for any superhero roles? I'm like digging the bottom of the barrel.
She absolutely is, yes.
Oh. Jennifer Lawrence?
He's more known for selling things.
For selling things?
Gwyneth?
Yeah.
Oh! What? So Brad Falchuk.
Brad Falchuk, who
and
is...
Ryan Murphy.
There you go. You got it all put together
got
there.
It. Wow.
Despite being in the Hollywood industry, Brad Falchuk, who is an B-list writer/producer and a partner of the A-list writer-producer partner Ryan Murphy, has no time or desire to play the PR games his wife does. She continues to talk about how things are going so great between the pair, but that is actually not reality. Line items are saying things might not be awesome between the two.
I would not be surprised at all. And would it surprise us because Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson, maybe she's feeling the same way. She's getting to the end of
the end of the road.
Yeah.
And every time recently she's opened her mouth, she's talked about her sex life with her exes, who are all A-listers and not Brad Falchuk.
Because
that's that book.
Yeah, that book that's coming out.
I know.
Which we need to read.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Okay.
I didn't realize that he and Ryan Murphy were like
I feel like we've talked
and,
about that, and I can't remember what project they did together, but I remember having that thought of like, oh, I didn't realize, because Brad Falchuk is just one of those people that's like, that we should know more about, but we don't.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of know him as Gwyneth's man.
They met during their time with Nip Tuck, and then he's actually the co-creator of American Horror Story and has done Glee with him and has done basically all those Ryan Murphy projects. Mm-hmm. Brad Falchuk's been right by his side.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So there you go.
Prolific.
Let's keep rolling on. As you guys got that one, let's see what is next here. We're going through some blind items today. Looking at the availability and secondhand market for this foreign-born A-list, mostly musician concerts. Expect the cancellations to continue to pile up. 3 canceled shows in less than 48 hours. is kind of insane. Looking at the availability and secondhand market for the concerts for this foreign-born A-list, mostly musician, canceled 3 shows in the last 48 hours, which is kind of nuts. Look for those cancellations to continue to pile up.
Okay, cancellations.
So, foreign-born, A-list, mostly musician is how he's being listed.
His
tours are he's canceled 3 shows in the last 48 hours.
Okay.
3 shows.
Shawn Mendes?
He's a pop star.
No.
He's a rapper.
Yep.
He's a rapper.
Drake?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't
According to the
even know he was
blind
on tour.
items, looking at the availability and secondhand market for Drake's upcoming concerts, it's not going to be a shock if the cancellations continue to pile up. He has actually canceled 3 shows in the last 48 hours alone.
Wow.
Which is pretty nuts.
What are the excuses?
I will add some context. The 2 of the shows were those shows in Australia and New Zealand, I believe, that they had previously postponed from March. And then he recently canceled a Manchester show due to travel logistic issues. It had something to do with a ferry that wasn't on schedule.
He's taking
Same.
a ferry?
That blew my mind when I read that.
Okay. I just didn't know that someone like Drake would be at the mercy of a ferry schedule.
Same. And I think most people feel the same.
Well,
way.
He's
also,
just on a
the other-
ferry going from like Ireland to Scotland. What? Scotland to the UK? Or I guess that would be around the... Anyway, what?
So were you also saying that the previous cancellations were like double cancellations? They were like the first time around they had to get rescheduled and now they're getting canceled again?
Yeah, so the ones in it had to do with travel logistics from getting all the way to Australia, because obviously that's a much further trip.
Yeah.
That was one in New Zealand, one in Australia. Those were canceled after previously being postponed. He just made that announcement yesterday.
So they're like, "Good, we tried, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Here's your money back."
Drake posts Manchester show due to travel logistics. The postponement cited an unseen ferry schedule.
Unseen, like it just appeared.
It's
magically?
a ghost ferry.
That sounds like an excuse if I've ever seen one, but
Yeah.
there you go.
Unforeseen circumstances.
I mean, what would you... If you're the tour manager, I mean, what are they on a budget? Just take a private plane. Why is Drake on a ferry ever?
Yeah.
It's almost like it doesn't seem like an actual reason.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
true.
it's just-
Or maybe it's the crew with a bunch of equipment that's on the ferry.
That would make,
And
that
then
would make more sense.
he was there, but he would just have to sing a cappella.
Or maybe the blinds are just correct.
There's that option as well.
Yeah.
And if you think the blinds are correct, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. It's right there at the top of your screen. You'll get notified every time our premiere goes live every single day right around 3 o'clock.
Also, are you guys loving this new studio we're in? I don't know if you've noticed. Hopefully you saw yesterday's show. But if you didn't, welcome. This is our new studio. You can see behind me and behind Dawn and behind Mike, we have a beautiful, beautiful background that does not have holes in the wall, beige paint, or black velvet, even though I think all of us would look great on a black velvet painting.
Black velvet. Sorry.
Oh, yes. And I've moved my camera for everybody who was distracted by the window behind me.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's a work in progress. So anyway, thank you to everybody who made this studio possible. It has been a long time coming. We're super, super grateful, and it makes our job easier. What you can't see, and someday we'll do a little tour for you or something of the studio, but there's a bunch of technology in our faces making sure we look and sound amazing. And if we don't, let us know in the comments. But like I said, it's a work in progress. So it'll take us a few days to get comfy and moving things around and stuff. But it's been great so far.
Yeah.
It has been. Let's keep rolling on with some more blind items today. We are going to get into another one here. We just mentioned Drake. Speaking of celebs with problematic age preferences, this B-plus list, mostly TV comedic actor is hating that this former A-list child actor is making a comeback. Every time she has a big project, the world gets reminded about him being a creep.
Oh.
Just as we mentioned
Yeah.
Drake, speaking of celebs with problematic age preferences, this B-plus list, mostly TV comedic actor is hating that this former A-list child star is making a comeback. Every time she has a big project, the world gets reminded just about how big of a creep he is. Ugh.
Is this...
Sounds like you guys know a little something about this one.
Well, I mean, there's so
Lindsay?
many creeps.
Does this have something to do with Lindsay?
Oh my gosh, Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
That video of him,
saying he likes him young.
Let me fill in the blinds here, and then you guys can give more context to it. But speaking of celebs that apparently have problematic age preferences, Anthony Anderson absolutely hates whenever Lindsay Lohan makes, or hates that she's making a comeback. Every time she has a big project come up, everybody's reminded just how much of a creep he is. Go ahead and...
Oh my God.
I didn't watch the video, and honestly, I'm just like, I take the stories at their word. I don't remember that particular story, but yeah, that's uncomfortable.
I watched it yesterday. He was filling in for Sharon Osbourne on her show. He was...
this was like, what, 20 years ago or something?
Time ago.
2003.
She was underage, okay?
He was 16 or 17. I believe.
Yeah, so she was rooming with somebody who else...
Raven Simone.
Raven Simone, like they were roommates. And Anthony Anderson is like, oh, what kind of parties are you going to have? And she's like, I don't know, just some of our friends. He's like, what about guys? And she's like, well, no guys, and he's like, but, what about this and that? And she's like, we can't have people, like, it's illegal for men who are of legal age to come in contact with this. Basically, she literally used the word, that's illegal. And he went on to say, well, there's some people I know who like them young, and I'm not saying, but that person is me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And it's like back in the day, people laughed because it was uncomfortable. But like, I mean, nowadays, I think people would have just walked off the set. I mean, and poor Lindsay Lohan. Child stars go, ugh. There's so much crap they have to deal with. And especially back then, she just has to sit there and be creeped out. And, it's just disgusting.
Yeah, there were a lot of uncomfortable interviews in the 90s, 2000s. And certainly earlier than that. But it just brings me back to that whole period of Britney and, a lot of child stars.
Yeah.
He has come out multiple times and said how much he regrets that interview, as you would imagine, and says it was indeed intended as comedy at that time, and clearly it was in poor taste.
Well, and if you take someone at their word that it was comedy, awkward and bad comedy, and the fact that he takes ownership of that is good, right? Let's hope it was just unintentional bad comedy, because otherwise, that's...
He also has some other bad press, though, about inappropriate sexual behavior. So this is just following him.
That's not going to help.
No.
Certainly will not. Let's see if we can get another one in here as we're rolling through the blind items today. One that is far not as disgusting as that one. Let's go with this one here. This permanent A-list TV and movie actress once again said that one of her co-star exes didn't cheat on her. She knows he did. We know he did, but she doesn't want anyone digging into the fact that it was actually her who cheated first. This permanent A-list TV and movie actress once again said one of her co-star exes didn't cheat on her. She knows he did. We know he did, but she doesn't want anyone digging into the fact that she actually cheated on him first.
Oh, they're like, didn't he cheat on you? And she's like, no, it's fine. Nothing happened. Don't look into it.
Is it Reese Witherspoon?
It is not.
Okay.
What made you say that?
Just because I think that, I mean, she has recently been divorced and they had a long marriage, and I don't know.
All right. Okay. So she is a mostly TV actress?
TV and movie actress.
Yes.
Would you say mostly TV or mostly movie?
A little bit of both at this point, but TV is most known.
Okay. Most recent?
Most known role. Also, most recent was a TV role as well.
Cable?
No.
Not a streamer?
It's a streamer.
Oh, it is a streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Aniston?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, and who was the...
Justin Theroux?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Who would throw him out of bed? I don't even know.
See what you did there.
Let's fill in the blind item and this permanent A-list. So Jennifer Aniston has once again said that one of her exes, Justin Theroux, has not cheated on her. She knows he did. We know he did, but she doesn't want anyone digging into the fact that it was actually her who cheated first.
Okay.
Well, understandable.
I wonder who
you don't want
that
people to
could
bring
have
that up.
been.
When did
Oh,
they
who
get
she
married? Oh, so 2015 to 2018. So yeah, I was just looking and trying to figure out where that would be. Because a lot of people in this particular blind, were also bringing up the relationship that Jennifer Aniston had with Matt LeBlanc. Because there was long rumors that the Joey and Rachel maybe had some.
What?
And I believe it was his dad who even confirmed it.
Oh my gosh.
Unintentionally.
So they
Mr.
had
LeBlanc.
yes. So I don't know if that has something to do with this as well, but again, this was all popping up in the blinds today.
Well, that's interesting.
Have you ever seen 6 Feet Under? One of my favorite shows. Justin Theroux's in it for a little bit, and he runs across a courtyard nude.
Oh, well,
And
we'll have
I
to go
did
back to-
pause it.
Well, we've seen him running in sweatpants.
What?
While Dawn is a little preoccupied with Justin Theroux's crotch, I'm going to remind you that as is Mike, I'm going to remind you that we air this experience live on the radio Monday through Friday on MyTalk. You can also download us wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, we have this beautiful YouTube studio where you can like and subscribe. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Bye!
Blinded by the item.